Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praises to the heavenly power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to you brothers on the highways and hedges, bringing this word with all sincerity. Shalom to you, Aqua in order, as well as you Israelites who look like these other nations, and shalom to all you sincere listeners. Shalom. Okay? And I want to talk about Jerusalem and the land of Israel. You know, that beautiful land appointed and given as an inheritance to the children of Israel. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame to see it now. You see that Tel Aviv has got the biggest, parade. It's a shame to see how they've brought in the heathenistic customs into the land, how a people of base nature has taken over the land, and now they even want to take it over further, you know, and as for the spiritual connection between the hearts, in the hearts of those who are remembering themselves, we pine for our land. We yearn for it in these last days, because we know that our heavenly power will reinstate us. Will reinstate us to that land. You know, will give us that land again as an inheritance, as it has always been, because it has been promised to Abraham, you know, and to the descendants of Abraham. Remember, he said, in Isaac shall thy seed be called. And then we understand that Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau. And Esau is hated by the heavenly power. All right, and the one who the promise pertained to had 12, brought forth the 12 tribes, whereas in the time of the restoration there shall be 12 gates, and it will exceed all expectations. It will exceed all expectations. The bounty of the land will be incredible, not as it is today, because today it does not give its increase. But in the time, remember, in the time of when they went into the land, firstly, the first time, they had they seen men carrying one bunch of grapes between two of them. And it even talks about the pomegranates and and all various different types of fruit that were bountiful and plentiful in that land, as well as the increase of the earth, and livestock and all of that. That you read accounts of how good the blessings were for the house of Israel. When you're talking about everything, and now we'll be living in a land where the heathen will bring forth their increase continually. Think of that blessing. Think of that way of living, a way that our minds can't even comprehend fully. Not really, because we've never experienced that. Never experienced that level of prosperity. Okay, and just to read this book, Psalm 79, and it says, a psalm of Asaph. O Most High, the heathen. This is Psalm 79, and starting at verse 1. It's, O Most High, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. Thy holy temples have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven. And that happened various times, and very much so in 70 AD under the Roman, under the slaughter of the Romans. Okay, and The dead bodies of thy servants have been given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven, the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and derision to them that are round about us. And that stands true for Jake even today. Under the curses, how long, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, wilt thou be angry forever? Shalt thou jealousy burn like fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob and laid waste his dwelling place. For they have devoured Jacob and laid waste his dwelling place. Okay? And that's what we're looking at now. We're looking at a very bloodthirsty nation in the holiest of lands. Okay? That spiritual connection with the people that it has. The land is even mourning. Okay? Under the feet of these heathen, largely of these Amalekites who walk through it, these Ishmaelites, these Hamites, but largely it's these Edomites, chiefly the house of Amalek, okay? And now we see that even Babylon the Great, aka America, is starting to have designs upon it. And just to bring this,
we'll take over the Gaza Strip.
Everybody's seen this.
Yeah, with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back.
That Gaza Strip is ours, okay? That's all belongs to the house, the children of Jacob. They're not supposed to take anything, not supposed to take over anything. But okay, we understand that it's a penance that we're serving, but it's, be of good cheer because we are coming to the end of that penance. And Jerusalem will be one of the best compensation that can ever be, okay? And the heathen will see how it flourishes under the hand of its rightful occupants, okay? I'll say again, the heathen will behold and see how it flourishes under the hand of its rightful occupants. All right? Yeah, so I just play this devil just to show you their designs. And if you see it, they're standing in solidarity. The house of Esau now is saying exactly what they're going to do. Because now they feel that nothing or nobody can bring them down regarding this regarding their rulership and their grip upon the earth, because Yahweh Shai is soon coming to crack those skies and to put this man into subjection, okay? And one of the things that he will have to do by force is relinquish that holy land, and the glorious city of the Almighty, Jerusalem, that city of peace. That city of peace is in the name, and in the land of Israel, the children of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, will know peace, will know rest, okay? Yearning for that city. Our spirit cries out for the land because there is a spiritual connection with the land of Israel, okay?
Can do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site.
The man said, we will own it. We will own it. You understand the significance of that? They will own it, he said. Was it his to own? Did not the Most High give it to his children? Did not the Most High give it as a promise to the seed of Abraham? But here this man says, they will own it. The pride of their heart has really deceived them. Deceived them to astounding levels, okay? Absolutely, this is deception, you know, and deception through pride, through overwhelming pride.
Level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area.
The Most High said, they shall build, but he will throw down. Okay? Nothing they build now will come to fruition. Okay? It's the end of an age. It's the end of a rulership. It's the end of a kingdom. You know? I wish so desperately to go into that homeland and you know, Yahweh Ratazah, Most High willing, you know, that I can be reinstated there. You know what I mean? But these people talking about building that Riviera and that beautiful utopia within the waters of within the banks of Gaza is you know, the Heavenly Father said they shall build, but he will throw down. There's nothing that is springing up out of the hand of Esau anymore. The Most High is broken. He's even broken their staff of bread. Okay? The land of Babylon, the great mystery Babylon, will become a desolate wasteland in due season, not very long from now. Okay?
Do a real job. Do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years.
Yeah. And with that in mind, you know, we understand that they can't comprehend, because it will be too horrible for them. So they can't comprehend the alternative to what they say. You know, they can't comprehend, because if it means losing it all, where do they go from there? Bear with me, this thing is playing up a bit. This is the book of Ezekiel 36 and 5. And it says, therefore, thus said the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea And Idumea is the Greek word of saying Edom, okay? And Edom is synonymous with Esau, okay? Yeah. Have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession? I'll say it again. Which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Yeah. And that whole thing is a despiteful thing, a tactic. Gaza will be a Riviera. We'll displace the people. And listen, I feel some type of way with all those children. I'm not a heartless brute. You know, I feel terrible that all those children had to die in those bombing raids. All the people were dead. They, mass death, mass slaughter from the hands of Amalek on those people. But at the same time, they also gonna have to get up out of there, okay? Because the land is appointed to other people, all right? And in the time of Yahweh Shai coming back, I think they will understand very well that they have to be out of there, okay? And yeah, we get to understand that the world is okay with the genocide. That's what we saw as well. The world is okay with the genocide. And the world will be okay with the genocide of the house of Israel. Yasha'Allah. The world will be absolutely fine with that. Okay? So really and truly we got to be on the right side of the heavenly power, because that sword of the Most High is starting to do its work within the earth. And that sword is Esau Edom, according to the blessing which he was blessed with. Okay? And verse 6 says, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand, surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame. But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches, and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. For they are at hand to come. So the land will give back its increase. It will give forth its full bounty unto the true people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. The Most High will reinstate us, Lord willing, reinstate us into that land again, into that beautiful land again. Kal halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is paramount to understand and to know. All right. Yeah, we got to know that. We got to realize that this is. The Most High is going to fight for us. He has our corner, okay? He has the corner of his people, all right? And that's where your hope comes. That's where your faith comes, all right? Yeah, and this is the book of Luke. Luke 21 and 24, and it says, and they, bear with me a second. So I care for that. All right, on we go. Luke 21 and 24, and it says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations." And that's what happened. "And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled." Until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Before I have to hit the road and turn off the lights, I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna read one more, okay? "And the time of the Gentiles, Akim, is being fulfilled." They're on the last cusp of their time, okay? You know, the time of Yahweh, where Yahweh Shai is coming in, okay? The time where the elevation of the children of Israel is coming to pass, okay? And that's going to be that's going to be something. That's going to be something for all these nations to behold, because they never expected the children of the heavenly power to recover. And none of these nations really care. They never really cared for the displacement and the fact of Israel being downtrodden and and brought to a lower state, and the land taken from them. None of these nations cared, and none of these nations really followed our Heavenly Father, nor implemented His ways in their living. So now it's time for the earth to be put back in balance, and that will happen when the children of the Most High are back within their hands, okay, within their lands. And this is Micah chapter 2 and verse 2, and it says, "And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage." So you see, they've been doing that to Jake ever since. You know, this crafty plan that Trump is concocting, he wants to do exactly this. Okay, so remember that spiritual homeland to the children of Israel will shortly, Yahweh Yiratazah, Most High willing, it will shortly be back in the hand of they all want it. They all covet that land, okay? But it will shortly be back in the hands of the rightful people of the land, and that is the children of Israel, okay? And I'm gonna play a little clip just to play out this. Just to play it out to them.
My Lord!
With that, I hope you found the lesson edifying. Again, I want to say, Chad Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, and Shalom.
will ask for terms. They must ask for terms.
Convert to Islam. Repent later.
You've taught me a lot about religion, Your Eminence.
Will you yield the city?
Before I lose it, I will burn it to the ground. Your holy places, ours, every last thing in Jerusalem that drives men mad.
I wonder if it would not be better if you did. You will destroy it?
Every stone, and every Christian knight you kill will take 10 Saracens with him. You will destroy your army here and never raise another. I swear to God that to take this city will be the end of you.
Your city is full of women and children. If my army will die, so will your city.
You offer terms, I ask none.
I will give every soul safe conduct to Christian lands. Every soul. The women, the children, the old, and all your knights and soldiers, and your queen. Your king, such as he is, I leave to you, and what God will make of him. No one will be harmed, I swear to God.
The Christians butchered every Muslim within the walls when they took this city.
I am not those men. I am Salahuddin. Salahuddin.
Then under these terms, I surrender Jerusalem.
Assalamu alaikum.
And peace be with you. What is Jerusalem worth?
Nothing.